In a world frozen in ice, an endless train was running. This train was not a vehicle of travel, but a moving prison for labourers. For years, people were trapped inside it, forced to work day and night. And to make sure no one dared to raise their voice, a terrifying punishment was arranged. That day, the workers were lined up. One of them was chosen, Morris. He was taken to a small hole in the wall of the train. The soldiers grabbed his hand and pushed it outside. The temperature outside was minus 100 degrees. The timer started. Morris's veins began to freeze. His screams echoed against the ceiling of the train. Within seconds, his hand had turned to ice. When it was pulled back inside, it was no longer human, just a frozen statue. A soldier tapped it with a spoon. Tink, ting. Then he raised a hammer and smashed it down. The hand shattered into icy pieces. The crowd held its breath. The ruler's cold voice echoed. "Now tell me, will you work? Or do you want the same fate?" Terrified, the workers bowed their heads and returned to their labour. Days passed. The workers now lived in even greater fear. No one dared to raise their eyes. But among them was one man, William. He quietly observed, silently understood. He noticed that the soldiers' guns were strange. A thought struck him. Are these guns even real? Or just tools to scare us? One day, food was being distributed. The workers received very little. Some of them cried out together, "We want more! We are dying of hunger!" The soldiers grew furious. They pointed a gun at an old man. William could not bear this sight. He threw down his food and rushed toward the soldier. The soldier angrily placed the gun against his head, but William, without fear, pulled the trigger himself. Click! The bullet never fired. The crowd froze in shock. William shouted, "Look! These guns are empty!" For the first time, fear in the workers' eyes was replaced by courage. The crowd roared in anger. Tools, iron rods, whatever they could find, the workers grabbed in their hands. The soldiers panicked. In the dark corridors of the train, workers and soldiers clashed. Triggers were pulled. Clicks echoed, but no bullets came out. The workers began to overpower the soldiers. But the battle had only just begun. In the narrow halls of the train, blood, screams, and chaos spread. What will happen next? Will the workers truly gain freedom? Or will this train become their grave? The story ends here. Because the real war is yet to begin.